You know, Drew, I think it's very appropriate we're doing.
Hey, what's happening, Chris? I'm your DJ X, got a lot of great music on the way. I'm gonna get it going with some music that's all you. Big X the plug up first.
Do not shit where you live, yeah, I like that better. 1, we can help you. 2, we can allow you to help yourself. And 3, we can have you replaced.
Hey.
See, I really been popping my shit on a whole nother level. You playing get sent to the devil. These bitches been on me. I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me check the step. If she get time of day, then I had a good place. So I'm back at the spot. She can be like a pimp. These niggas be soft on the bitch, but turned up off the purse. Boy, I'm silent and stand on with us. See, I really been popping my shit on a whole nother level.
What is going on? 1 second. I can't see what you guys can see. Streamlabs updated. I can't see nothing, dude. Let me see. I can see Instagram's running. Wow, what a fucking day, dude. We're still in this Dow trade. We're still in that Dow trade, boys. What is going on, bro? What the fuck's going on? Like, why is everything fucked right now? I can't see my stream at all. I don't know if Kick is working either. Let me restart. I don't know what's going on. Like, I can't even load web pages. What's going on with the internet? Wait. Speed test. What's my strategy? Stop spamming, dumbass. I can see your question.
Stream are fine.
Stream's fine. Look at this. Here, you can see what I can see. Oh, whoa. Okay, wait. Okay, fixed it. Okay, sweet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. I guess we're gonna continue. Sweet. So we're still in this trade. Oh, it's fucking dripping back down. Let's just double check. Oh, Jesus. My bad, bro. Okay, fuck it. Everything's fucked up. Oh, I love it waking up in the morning where like my volume button on my deck, like, this is retarded. Like, why is everything broken? My volume button only goes up. Look at this. Both go up. What? What is going on, dude? Why is everything broken today? Okay, this is fucking gay, dude. Okay, what's going on? Let's look at the chart, make sure nothing crazy is happening. QQQ still ripping. QQQ is at all-time high, kind of like we thought, right? Which is the NASDAQ. Should go for the new high. Dow should still... Let's just double check Dow because we are in Dow. So what's my strategy? It's called Dumb Money Concepts, bro. I made it myself. The only way you're ever going to make money in trading is if you make your own strategy. You can look at Dumb Money Concepts. It probably won't work for you. You'll have to re-advise it to something else. But you can use the concepts in order to develop your own style. Learning a strategy from somebody is guaranteed to lose. I'm telling you that right now. And you're gonna not believe me, but if you learn a strategy from somebody else, it will not work 100% for sure. Okay? The reason why that's true. Okay? Why can you not just take somebody else's strategy and make it work? Well, it's because it's taken them years to figure out, right? So for them to teach you in the course of like a week, a month, a few months, or like you're probably thinking I can just learn this in an hour and then be good, right? But for you to learn something within a couple months is retarded. Something that they've been doing for years. Oh fuck, Instagram froze immediately.
Insta Live gone.
Yeah. Yeah, Instagram Live does not work. I don't understand what's wrong with it, bro. Like, my internet is fucking flawless connection. Okay, fuck. I want Instagram to work so bad, dude. Okay. Today's gonna be a bad day. That's alright. Today's gonna be a bad day. That's alright. Okay, we're at 85% now. But we didn't take any more trades, so 85. I think it's like 85-ish. Everything is breaking today, and I don't like that.
Today is a volatile day, boys. Calm.
Yeah, today's gonna be a wild day. It is FOMC today. Oh,
Bad vibes.
I really don't enjoy waking up with everything broken, and then the market going crazy, the cat freaking out. I live a very meditative Zen life, man. Shut up, Silas! You're gonna go back outside. Every morning, bro. Everything just fucking is crazy at 6 a.m. I'm gonna throw him back outside, dude. He's just screaming this morning for food. Okay, what do we do? I'm gonna show you guys gold as well. Okay, wait, no. I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to look at the Dow. Is the Dow still gonna come up? Okay. We failed this low. Okay. Should at least come up, okay? I want to look at the daily. It will be difficult to trade with DMC near all-time highs since there's no reference points, Hunter. Not true. You don't understand what DMC is then. DMC tells you the next move. That's it. Now, you might be saying, hey, it's difficult to trade something like gold. That would be true, yeah, because you shouldn't be trading gold.
Silas, meow meow.
Oh, I'm also definitely sick. You shouldn't be trading gold now. It's done its parabolic move. You should be exiting. If you, you could take intraday scalps, maybe. Sure. Oh man, I feel so shit. Holy shit, gold's up 4% already today. You could take longs
Make
here.
America great again.
I mean, you could take longs. It just does not seem like, to me. There you go. Here, that's sweep the low. This should be going for the new high, but it's already there, so there's no point in taking the trade. I have an offer for you. I'm not interested. Here's the criteria for me to be interested in your offer. Does it involve millions of dollars? Like if it's a business offer, anything other, like I'm not hiring anyone. I don't give a fuck. I don't want you, okay? If it's a business offer, if it's nothing short of millions of dollars, I'm not interested. Okay. The Dow faking us out on the morning. You know, we are swing trading, so I'm still looking for that upper side here. Let's look at the Edge Finder. We also have the FOMC today, so we might just range for all the whole day. Dow. Yeah, this sickness is making me retarded. What does the FOMC do? I forget. Interest rates. And interest rates are not going to change. Most likely this won't change anything for FOMC today. Where's interest rates? Inflation. No. Am I retarded? Nasdaq back a little bit bullish. We don't really need to look at the jobs market with the Nasdaq, so it's a little bit more bullish actually. Gold, copper, yeah, slightly. Everything's only like slightly bullish, kind of. Silas, go aside. I don't want to hear your shit. You're just being a bitch. It's unfortunate. Like, so you know why the Dow is crashing is because of there's a medical company that's in the Dow or something. It's down like fucking 7% or something yesterday. So it's making the Dow flop. Everything else is doing fine. What stocks does the Dow consist of? So here you go. Here's a list. 3M, American Express, Boeing. This is big companies, right? United Health, I think that's the one. Like, it's just all like super stable things. Like these are all super stable companies. The Dow shouldn't be something that's super volatile. have a recipe which will greatly help you with your cough. That's fine, bro. I don't care. It includes maybe. Oh, bro, I don't care. Your offer. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Okay, Maven getting attention. Good. Like I don't care. I don't care about anything, dude. Maven's doing great. I don't need more attention. We can just pay for that. I don't want your offer. I don't want nothing. Unless you want to send me millions of dollars for something. There is nothing you can like. Even millions of dollars. Like I don't really care. I don't really want anything, dude. You know what I want to do? This is one of the only things that somebody could offer me that I would probably be like, yeah, I'll give you some of my time, okay? If somebody helped me build something, just like, you know, like just like your dad would have done, sort of thing. Like let's do a fucking construction project. That's probably what I would spend my time on right now. You know what I mean? If somebody's like, hey, I know how to do some building. Do you want me to show you a couple things? Fuck yeah, dude. I don't know that much, and I want to build some stuff. Right? That's what I would spend my time. That's the only thing I would give anyone's attention for. Even if you're a fucking chick, a hot chick with tits, dude, I don't even give a fuck anymore. Like, I don't want anything from anyone. There is so little in this world that I want at this point. Is Maven planning to drop a futures firm? Nah, anytime soon. I'd love that because I trade futures, but different things going on. Should I always need to target liquidity to exit my trade? Nope. Boil cumin, half a cup of water, and boil it. It's golden. I'm not gonna do that, bro. That sounds disgusting. Like, there's nothing that beats. Hey, Silas, good boy. There's nothing that beats honey, lemon, and ginger tea. Holy shit, yeah. I'm sick, bro. This is probably the most I've ever been sick in a year. This is like fucking 4th, 5th time this winter. Okay. Realistically, bro, this fucking copper trade is just killing. What an insane pump for this month. 35% this month. What else we got here? More metals. This one's also up pretty good, but this guy's gonna rip eventually. CTGO. These are the two stocks I told you guys to get for metals. This is the only thing that's keeping me in gold a little bit. Okay, they failed that. Jesus, dude. Eat garlic cove. Fuck that. No chance, dude. Should I create a trading bot for DMC? As I'm interested in programming. I mean, go on, bro. Good try. It's not gonna work. I'm just being honest with you, dude. Like, go ahead and do it for a hobby. See if you can make something that trades, but it's not gonna work. Trading bots don't work. Like, even the most reputable people, if they promote a trading bot, they're scamming you. They do not work. Like, for sure, for not a single one in the history of ever has worked without putting your entire capital at risk. Okay. So this is likely coming down, right? But I still want to hold it because I still kind of believe that. Let me look at the real time hours. I don't know what maybe the real time hours don't like us. Failure here. I'm gonna get out of this DAO. We're closing our DAO trade. It does count as a win, technically. I'm gonna say anything that's like, you know, a little bit of profit is still gonna count as a win. But if it's like only like 10, 20 bucks, so I'm not gonna count it as a win. Those are gonna just be like break even. Yeah, I'm just closing that out because I think it's gonna come down. After that failure, it's a good chance it comes and hits the stop. So we'll just reevaluate. It's not giving me the best price action on this daily time frame anymore. So I just want to wait. You know, you can always just wait. That's the great thing with trading is you can just fucking wait, dude. Where do you see gold for next week? Up. Your odds of anything but straight up is retarded to place any bets on. It's going up. It's just going to keep going up, dude. Like, I am not this guy. I am not the guy that predicts insane, it's going up forever bullshit, okay? I am the last guy that's ever going to say it's going to go up forever, okay? But I think that this, if anything is going to go up forever, Jesus, I can't yell. If anything is going to go up forever, it's gold right now. You know what I mean? If there's a single asset in the history of ever that doesn't crash and just goes straight up forever, it's gold in 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, right? 2030 sounds weird. Like, you have history of gold going down, right? In 1980, let's look. How much did it go down? Let's just look. 30%, maximum of 50% over the course of a long time, okay? Over the course of fucking 20 years, it was going down, all right? And then same sort of thing here. 30% over the course of 5 years, 6 years, something like that, okay? So, this looks so fucking unstable. And it probably is. It's probably going to come down, okay? But the reality is, the dollar's weakening. We're at war. And I'm retarded. My brain's not working today. I don't know. I don't know. I think this sickness has gone into my brain and given me a tumor. Anyways, so, here's the other thing is, gold will do super well if the stock market crashes. Okay, and I think the stock market is going to crash very soon. I am a near bear. Okay. I am a near bear on the stock market, okay? The second we get a failure, which might be this month, right? If the next couple days, if this week dumps down a bit, boom, we have a monthly failure on the stock market, okay? I think people might be gearing up for a collapse. And guess what happens in a NASDAQ collapse? Well, let's look, right? NASDAQ. Let's look at the 2000, right? So March and so the top was March 00, and then the collapse was 6 months later. Okay, so 6 months later, that's still a ton of time, boys. Okay, you have a ton of time to exit. Okay, so let's look at gold during that time. Tired of it. Look at this. So what happens when March was the bottom and then the collapse was a few months later? Again, the bottom, right? So what happens if the bottom is now? You know what I mean? It's different. This has never happened before. The bottom of gold was when the stock market collapsed. So if the stock market collapses again, this is the bottom, dude. That's why I'm saying, hey, this, if anything in the world ever, will go up forever, straight up to fucking the moon, it is gold in 2026. Because this would be the bottom. The bottom, dude. So it'd be like this. It'd be like this for the next few months or whatever, right? And then fucking straight up again. And how much did gold go up? Let me show you. Let me show you, boys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. 600% about? Okay. So we'll not say 600%, but like imagine that's the bottom and we see the collapse now, right? We're not going to do 600%, but maybe we'll do 400%. That's the bottom, bro. 25 grand. You're going to get like another 5x out of here. What? It's just going to go up forever. Yeah, gold. I'll be honest with you guys. I think the market is going to get fucked. And when things get fucked, where do people go? Gold. Okay. I think at some point in the next 12 months, the market is going to be fucked. Or at least start to be fucked. Because the fuckage lasts for years, okay? But the start of the fuckage, when the foliage of the fuckage falls off the fuck tree, you know, the fucking fall of the fuck tree, right? The foliage starts to flap, right? The foliage is currently flapping off the fuck tree. And the fall is coming, boys. You know, winter's coming. No, it's the fall. You got to be worried about autumn. Autumn, bro. Fall season, right? It's watch it come in like September too. Watch the fall come in September too. Fucking amazing. That'd be so beautiful. Off the fuck tree. The foliage falls off the fuck tree. Anyways. Yeah, boys. This NASDAQ pump has been so insane. And what's crazy is like everyone is winning since forever now. With the NASDAQ, like you've just gone straight up. Like this collapse was nothing, dude. The COVID collapse was like nothing if you look at it, right? It's been going straight up since the 2008 collapse, right? And even that wasn't even that big of a deal for the NASDAQ, right? You've had essentially a like 20-year bull run here. Okay, with gold it's been like a 10-year bull run. So what I expect is this to come down, right? Let's look at 12-month, right? Like when you want to look at like some real shit, you look at the fucking 12-month, okay? This is actually already tested. So this is where I'd be looking at, boys. Right? I don't know if you guys are in it with me here, but like that is a huge collapse, right? If we collapse down from here, for example, that's a 60% collapse, right? I think that's coming, honestly. I honestly think that 10K NASDAQ is coming. Within the next few years. Honestly, I think that's going to happen. Okay? And the great thing for you is... The great thing for you, boys, is you know it's coming. You just have to remember, okay? You just have to remember that it will hit eventually, okay? Within the next few years, before 2030, that will hit 10K NASDAQ. And then guess what? You get to buy the 10K NASDAQ again and rip it up forever. And that will make you rich. What you do right now, it's so easy. You just jump between Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ, boys. It's so fucking easy. The dollar is all you posed. The dollar is all you shit the bed. Yeah. Exactly. Hunter, you certainly illustrate the diversity of the word. What if the market has already priced in stock market crash and investors are already in gold? It's an interesting concept, right? That's an interesting thought, but they can't. You excuse me. Phlegm, bro. Gross. You can plan, right? You can plan for the collapse, right? Sure. That could be partly the case, all right? Partly the case. But the reality is, where does this money go? This money doesn't just disappear. People pull out, right? The reason why it's going down is if it goes down, people are pulling out. Where are they going to put their money? Gold. Right? So how much money... Oh, let's close this. This should have been closed. How much money that should close? How much? Oh, I want to see the market cap. Wait, here we go. Assets ranked by. Here we go. I think this is it. Yeah. Do we have the whole NASDAQ? No, we don't have the whole NASDAQ, do we? NASDAQ. Let's look at it. Well, what's the market cap? I want to see the market cap. NASDAQ market cap 56 billion. Okay. So if we look at this, that's actually not that much. Wait, that can't be right. That can't be right because like Apple has trillion, right? That can't be right. Huh? That makes no sense. Am I retarded? 10K NASDAQ is not a buy. BRICS is a done deal. Tariff wranglers weaponized. I mean, Rhombus, if you think 10K NASDAQ is not a buy, then you think that US economy is not a buy, right? US tech is not a buy, basically. US tech is the best tech in the world. So you're basically saying that, hey, AI is not useful. If you think 10K NASDAQ, after the collapse, I'm saying, after the collapse, if you say 10K NASDAQ is not a good buy, you believe that AI is not useful, right? Like, I've just broken it down logically. Unless there's some sort of flaw in my logic there, then 10K NASDAQ is a good buy if you believe in AI. It, like, not necessarily believe AI is a good thing, but believe that AI will make money. This can't, like, wow, this makes no sense. The NASDAQ, boys. I guess people just invest in, like, singular ones. But if everything goes down, so stock market, okay, market cap of
It's like
US
saying
stock
4K
market.
gold price is not a good buy.
Yeah, I mean, you think something's not a good buy if you think it's not a good investment, right? So like, it doesn't matter. Like, I get you're probably saying, hey, the NASDAQ could go lower, right? It could go lower than 10K. Who cares though, right? If you're buying for investment, you're buying for long-term swings, then you're buying because of the product, right? It's the exact same, exactly what Farad said there. If gold crashed to 4K, would it be a good buy? Well, yeah, probably, because you believe in gold. If Bitcoin crashed to 3K, would you buy it? Probably, because Bitcoin's a useful product, right? So here you go. This is roughly what I wanted to see. So 60 trillion in the stock market, okay? So let's look at here, right? 60 trillion in the stock market. So let's say half of the stock market gets taken out, right? Where does that 60 trillion go? Well, the value of a lot of it will diminish. So by the way, as it goes down, the value of each person's stock is also worth less. So there's not actually, like, if you pulled out 60 trillion, there wouldn't actually be 60 trillion there. I believe that's how it's calculated. I might be mistaken. But, like, let's say conservatively, 15, 20 trillion gets pulled out of the stock market, okay? In, like, actual cash. Where does that money go? People are going to put it into gold, right? And then at the same time, that value of gold is actually worth more every time it ticks up, right? So it's not going to go up by 15, 20 trillion. It's going to go up by like 30 trillion, right? So the value of gold, let's say it goes up by 20 because they diversify in other things too, right? Value of gold then would go up 40% just based off of that, right? Just simply based off of that, not counting extra money printing, right? But where people would be putting that also in gold because it's safer, because it's going up, right? If the market's crashing over the course of 3 years, and there's more money being printed, 80% of all money is printed in the past 5 years, right? So you might be like, oh, they're not printing that much money. They're not printing that much money. No, the last 5 years, 80% of all money ever was printed. So if there's a 3-year bear market, what do you think is going to happen with all that money? I mean, 80% was an anomaly, but there's going to be a lot more money printed, right? So you're probably looking at like another fucking 20 trillion on top of that going in from printed money, right? So this gold would easily double in a bear market on the NASDAQ alone, just alone with money switching to gold, right? Nothing else. Nobody, not people investing extra in there. Alone, it would double just from, you know what I mean? So just using simple math like that, a very conservative estimate is if the stock market came down, gold would double. Okay? Super conservative. This would be like at a minimum, gold would at least double. Okay? 10K per gold. I've been calling it out in the forest about fucking printing, yeah. So the NASDAQ at 10K investors move cash to a safe haven assets. Gold would explain your bottom theory. Exactly. Exactly. So if the stock market crashed right now, if the stock market crashed right now, gold would double. Right. At a minimum. Right. Anyways, I should go. What is fucking dumping? Yeah. I think so we'll be back on live for FOMC, okay? And we'll do some giveaways then. The market's just going to kind of range around for right now, I think. And I think it might be wise. What we're going to do is just close out a little bit of this guy. Might as well. Lock in some profits, right? I'm just going to keep holding. Those guys were investments. A lot of this is investments. AMD, Apple. AMD is killing it, actually. Holy. A little bit of Netflix there. Yeah, cool. This TEM thing is not doing super well right now, but okay, cool. We'll be back on live for the FOMC, and what we're gonna do on FOMC is we're just gonna, just in case there's a wick, we're gonna pick up some orders, right? That's what we're gonna do it on, right? Let's look at kind of the higher time frames now that we've seen you know, 4 hour here. Let's see, 8 hour. This is the NASDAQ. I mean, this looks solid more or less. So we could try to pick up a NASDAQ order down here, right? Somewhere down here, right? If it does spike down. Dow, you know, Dow, if it spikes down, I'd like to pick up an order here. Gold, if it spikes down. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to play all this shit. Gold, if it spikes down, you know, maybe pick up an order here. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, boys. Hunter, are you usually on now? Yeah, every day. I do 2 streams a day. One in the afternoon, one in the open. Okay.